One day, Quacker was thinking. That's right, thinking. What am I going to play? Nothing. I know, I'll play this instead. The world is on the brink of catastrophe, and only you and a select number of specialised people can resolve that. It's Pandemic, a game which seems even eerily more resonant now. There's a lovely word, resonance. Pandemic, the game from Matt Leacock and Z-Man Games, is a game about a global pandemic, or 4 global pandemics, not just the coronavirus, but 3 others that decide to creep along at the same time, that set out to destroy the world, and you have to stop it. Join us as we review the game Pandemic. So we'll do the unboxing as well as also the kind of critical discussion on the actual game itself, the components of the game. I've kind of merged this one because this game is so well known, there's no point in me doing 2 separate ones. And the first thing I said about the box here, now this is the standard box you get. You get this rather handsome looking chap here looking very serious, this army person in a kind of sterile sort of role, this very pioneering sort of lady who's obviously a doctor of some sort, and this guy here who's an ethnic minority who's just been thrown into the mix, who looks like a builder but actually is a kind of technical advisor. You've got this helicopter and a Harrier jump jet, I'm not quite sure why, and then you've got this bold Pandemic with this kind of life support type thing, all very sterile, all very kind of dullish, but it works for the resonance and I guess the broadness of the game, i.e. the fact that lots of people will be playing this game across the globe. Then we have the globe itself and we have the different viruses well outlined here, lovely look. I like the fact that the game itself is so well contained inside this. You've got your disease monitor, outbreak monitor, you don't want to get there because then everything's all over. You get your infection deck and the number of cards you draw from there, player deck, and then even here they're still able to put what you're supposed to do on each round. Outside of that, the board is quite sturdy and it looks quite nice. You've got your Pandemic, or your brochure / your instructions by Matt Leacock. This is the main page to look at, very well written, very well put together. I think that it keeps to simples and specifics, and once again the examples are very good as well, so I would say this is actually one of the better instruction booklets I've come across because it's concise. Then you get your cards here, these are your player cards, and then you get your virus cards as well, very nice. Your cubes, which are nice and jazzy coloured, there's 4 different ones, the black cubes obviously being the less jazzy of the lot. You get your specialist players, you get your specialist cards, which obviously have very useful information here, or stuff that specifically people can do, like them well outlined, as well as these action cards as well, which are very helpful. Then you get your station cards, and then you get your particular virus cards, virus markers, should I say, all nice enough. So join me as I will give you a review of Pandemic by Matt Leacock. So a lot of places to start with Pandemic. I would like to start with Matt Leacock. Matt Leacock is always very consistent in the product that he makes, in particular with his Forbidden series, although Forbidden Sky, as you know, we were particularly hostile to, but Forbidden Desert and Forbidden Island are both brilliant. This is no exception, an excellent multiplayer cooperative game, should I say. Secondly, resonance. Yes, now it certainly resonates with the situation with the COVID-19 or coronavirus, but I think also it resonates with the way that there's an essential requirement within society for people who are working for our best interests, particularly in the medical field and particularly in the organisation and also support fields, particularly the army and, for instance, in the UK the NHS, but I guess you would say medical fields anywhere. Thirdly, the game is obviously well liked and well rewarded. It has spawned lots of expansion / legacy games, which I'm not massively a fan of, but that doesn't mean they're not any good. But I would always recommend people start here. The best game, the most easiest to pick up, and also the one that's consistent because of the fact it's been ironed out and streamlined enough for an audience to play. This can play up to 6 people. I think in fact actually it suggests 2 to 4, but you can get more players involved in this. You can also get a single player version that is online, and I will not discuss that here. But I will say this, the game suggests that it takes 45 minutes. Think of it more like an hour if played properly. And it's the sort of game that suggests that if you're 8+, you'll be able to play this. I certainly agree with that. But it's the sort of game that deserves contemplation and deserves more analysis, more replays, because of the fact that it is so dynamic and it works for an audience. You're fighting the game, and that a lot of people, including myself, find exceptionally rewarding. So I would say go out and find the game and play it if you haven't. If you have a copy, pick it up and play it now. Especially play it with some of your family members who probably at home bored startless. Why not play it now? Anyway, that was Pandemic. I'm Simon, and this is Game Club. Thank you for watching, and stay safe out there.